Hello, beautiful twin flame divine feminines. This is Jennifer, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy to see comments and know that you're liking these readings. It's meaning a lot to me. I'm getting in the hang of doing them regularly, so hopefully I will soon be doing them every day. I am a twin flame alchemist, healer, oracle, mystic, theta healer, shaman, and I tarot reader. And also I love working in the quantum realm with manifesting. So that's something I'm going to be doing more of. So I have 3 piles here today. I also want to let you know that I do work with 3 other beautiful twin flames in a collective, and we do twin flame checks, we do SRT therapy, which is spirit release therapy, and energy work to assist twin flames. So, if you are interested, I am going to start putting that information into my videos. I just want to get the word out there. So I haven't looked at these cards. What Spirit wants me to bring to you today is 5D guidance from your masculines about what needs to be transmuted and healed for you to move forward. So I work with the feminine on helping her heal and move forward in her life, on her own mission, and that's all that we can control. And because the masculine is the other half of our soul, getting guidance from the 5D can help us here in our lives at this time on this plane move forward and love ourselves more, be in mission more, give more, and heal the things that we need to heal in our lives. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. 241. So we're going to be using a combination of tarot and oracle cards. There's just 3 tarot, and then the rest are oracles or affirmators. This first pile is smoky quartz, second pile is rose quartz, and the third pile is a selenite disc. I'm going to set these aside, and we shall get started. I have some beautiful little new crystal friends that have come to me through, I go to sound healing every week, and they bring their frequency to my altar here. All right, we're going to start off with the 5 of Flames in reverse, Transition or Death card, Hermit or Reason in reverse. We have Dreams, Rejection in reverse, 13. Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Kali Ma, Facing Fear, in reverse. I'm not going to read the dragon cards in reverse. Air Dragon in reverse. Whew, starting off strong. Black Obsidian, the Shadow in upright, and Vulnerability. All right. So, you are here right now doing some shadow work. Intense shadow work. There's a little bit of resistance and conflict inside of you. Not wanting to let your vulnerability out. Not wanting to talk about it. Not wanting to honor your dark side. All right, so what they're bringing up to me really quickly is that this fact that your twin is a shadow mirror, basically. So they bring up to you the shadows you don't want to see. It's a reverse polarity mirror. And what I'm getting pretty strongly, I just absolutely love this card so much. I actually pulled it for myself today too. It's so beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? And then I just am feeling such a strong tie-in with the tiger, especially because I just listened to some guidance about not standing in your tiger power, right? Uh, it's a tiger, but we're going to go into Lion's Gate here, so I think you understand what I'm saying is not standing in your full glorious power, right? So Kali Ma is a goddess that many feminines find great spiritual support through. Major spiritual changes are unfolding, and this is your chance to soar. So you have, what I'm seeing here is you have inner conflict about these spiritual changes, and you're fearing that if you make this transition, you're going to have some rejection in your life from your family and friends. And it's making you feel very vulnerable. This is Reason in the reverse, which is the Hermit card. So I'm reading this as that you're resisting going within. You're resisting the transcendence. You're resisting transition. You're resisting seeing the shadow. You're rejecting a part of yourself. And it's leading to huge inner conflicts within you. You know, I just read a quote this morning again from Rumi that said, I'm going to paraphrase it because I forget what it actually was, but it said, the light at the end of the tunnel is not an illusion. The tunnel is. All right, so the path that we take to get to bring our light. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. You right now believe that you are not this light, that you are not bringing this light into the world. You are believing you are something else other than you actually are. And the illusion that you're clinging to about who you are and what you are is causing this pain, this separation. And it's creating a tremendous amount of fear. And the entire point of the twin flame journey is to choose love over fear. So right now, you are asked, you're being asked to choose to love your own shadows, to love your own vulnerability, to believe in your dreams, to not reject this part of yourself, to go through this tunnel, to go within, to face your fear and transcend it. It's a really powerful reading. There is an air dragon here to help you. Kali Ma also wants to help you, but this air dragon will help you rise above the earthly matters, right? You see this dragon here surrounded by 3 birds. It's asking you to communicate honestly. It wants to bring you inspiration and hope and have you see your life from a higher perspective, right? We could think about this maybe as the hanged man in the regular tarot. So you can call upon this air dragon or any air energy that you would like to use. And you can call upon Kali Ma. Once you turn this upright and you embrace the fear, you're gonna soar, right? You're gonna soar to a height that you did not think you were capable of soaring to. This vulnerability is I allow myself to talk about my feelings without fear of external judgment or internal drama. And when I express my feelings, a couple of funny things happen. I feel like a kindergartner. Everything gets lighter, easier, and filled with the comforting glow of honesty. No wonder kindergartners seem to have so much fun and stress-free. All right. So I think that's it. It is a really, really powerful, clear message to me that it's time for you to make this change, to face who you really are. And you are a light worker, you are a twin flame, you are someone who is here to raise the vibration. And you can only do that by being your authentic and true self and bringing that into the world. And certainly people may judge you in this world, but their judgment is about them, not you. And certainly as we raise our vibration, people in our lives do fall away if they are not able to keep up with it. And I understand that is a difficult thing to face, but it is something in the community that we all go through. I can't see the time. 10:57. Okay, I hope that served you. I really enjoyed that reading. It was beautiful reading. Rose quartz, number 2. All right, we have 5 of crystals in reverse. Ascension in reverse. Higher self in reverse. Courage. Kind of seeing a theme about a very similar to theme to the first one here. Pay attention to the signs. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Commander Ashtar, call to action, both in reverse. Kuan Yin's pink dragon. The Herkimer diamond, dreams and support. So if you are called to watch the first one, I would go watch it, because I think it also has a message for you. Okay, this one's a little bit different in terms of I do get the sense, perhaps, that you may be rejecting this idea a little bit altogether. There may be a part of you that doesn't fully buy into ascension and higher selves and twin flames, but then something keeps sort of calling to you. You may be at the beginning of your journey, and you may also feel a bit, left out in the cold. Seeing here that Spirit is working with you to show you synchronicities and signs. And that it is going to take some courage to overcome some of this karmic balance that you have to deal with right now. These 2 cards that may assist you. Commander Ashtar is a very high galactic leader, and Paul the Venetian is a more down-to-earth, earthly matters being. One is take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. And the other is share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So it does look to me like you are being guided from the higher spiritual, and then also they're trying to guide you on the earthly plane. Like they're putting things in your 3-dimensional world so you know that these things are real. You may even be having dreams. People who support this sort of thing may actually just magically show up in your life. But right now you're having quite a bit of resistance to letting this into your world. It does look to me like you feel like synchronicities and dreams and karma may be acceptable, but beyond that, you have a little bit of doubt. You may not feel comfortable at this moment talking about ascension or your higher self. But I'm called to tell you that there are many people, both in this dimension and in the fifth dimension, who are supporting you on your journey, and you just aren't quite tapped into them yet. Like your energy isn't quite sensitive enough to feel all this support. And instead, when given a choice, you kind of side with anxiety because it feels more real to you. So Kuan Yin is a goddess who is about love. You can see there's the lotus flower. This is her dragon. It's such a beautiful card. There's a dragon. It's all pink, and she is very much... So this card says, see all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom and look for the divine all around you. So it's really urging you to do some cord cutting of the people who don't serve you in this right now. If they're meant to still be in your life, the cord will reattach in a healthier manner once you get to a higher vibration. But right now, they want you to have a bit of freedom and to play with the idea that there's something beyond what you know, right? We're not here saying we're going to ascend, in a year. But just the idea that the higher powers, the higher self, some of this is divinely guided. And you don't have to leave everything you know behind to embrace that. You can still have your life and be spiritual. You don't have to let it show on the outside all the time until you're ready, if you are ever ready. But that's the main message I'm getting with this, is that, be courageous. And maybe it's time to just give yourself a little bit of space away from people who are critical of you developing this higher self aspect. Just cut the cords and let's see what happens in your relationship with them. If they come back in a new and different way, if they see a positive change in you, and they might be more supportive then. All right, I hope that helped. Hi too. Go ahead and 18, 21. Go ahead and watch pile 1 if you feel called to, because I think it will also help you. Selenite, pile 3. 2 of Flames. The 2 of Wands. 6 of Flames. The 5 of Cups. Not our favorite card. How teachable are you? These. Patience. Oh, don't I love that word. Hilarion, Divine Healing. Elmoira, Awakening Presence. Pure White Dragon from Orion. Tiger's Eye Courage, which we had in the second reading. And Honesty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, it looks to me like there is a little bit of sadness in this pile. Maybe you're feeling like you somehow blew it or missed an opportunity, and you're blaming yourself a little bit, or maybe you're blaming someone else and not being very honest about it. But the truth is that you really can't mess it up, and the things that are meant to happen are to teach you lessons that you need to learn. Well, it's asking you, how teachable are you? How teachable are you to learn your lessons? Because right now is a period, a wonderful time of rooting yourself in complete and total honesty. So this journey is about completely pulling down the illusions that you have about yourself and exposing every single fear and block and pain and wound to get to unconditional love, right? When we have the Five of Cups, we are worried that we missed something or that we missed out, and that we can't move on to something better because we're just sitting here looking for our Two of Cups, right? We just want our union. And of course, anyone that has been on this journey for any period of time knows that word patience, and courage. So right now, your honesty about yourself and become as teachable as you possibly can is going to give you this divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat and recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And you're right now, your knowledge and pain is as actually being tried to be transmuted into wisdom, but you're resisting this awakening presence. They want you to don a cloak of protection and love, right? So you can ask your angels, you can ask Elmoira, you can ask Archangel Michael to put a cloak of protection around you, to learn how to do some protection work because your skills are increasing. Your light is going to shine brighter and you need to be protected. And it's an easy thing to do on a daily basis, but it's very important. And you're being asked to process what you know, act with truth and honesty, and let the wings of light grow and expand, right? You're kind of at a crossroads here. And the crossroads are you can continue to focus on the sadness of missing out on what you think you don't have right now, or tuning into this is a very high frequency dragon. I mean, look at the light that's coming off the wings. And that's from Orion, right? As we go into this portal of Lionsgate, the Syrian light is very strong. So you can tap into that too. But have courage with yourself. Become more teachable. You know, use the mind of a child and ask to be given a new perspective. It says, it might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is honesty from you inspires honesty from others. And what results in root and toot and trust parade? Everyone's invited. But what that really brings, honesty really brings you intimacy. And intimacy is what you're looking for here. So honesty in yourself is going to make you extremely intimate with yourself and extremely intimate with other people. And it's going to draw to you more intimacy in your relationships. And that's really what a lot of healing is all about, right? Being honest enough to expose our wounds and our pain so they can be healed into something beautiful. And you by being teachable then become the teacher. You then become the presence, and you move into something much calmer, much more beautiful space where you're the light. See, we have a 5 here again, right? And a 1, right? It looks kind of like the Ace of Wands. That you are the light that other people who are now sitting in this situation look to to figure out how they can get out of it too. So that's what they're asking you to do here is, oops, I put this the wrong way. It's time not to focus on the cups floating in the river anymore, or to put it in other words, stop drowning in your emotions and say, look, this happened to me. What can I learn from it? Who can I become because of this experience? And how can I let go of the pain and the sadness and transcend it into an awakening presence that knows that everything that happens to me happens for my highest good and happens for love if I just choose love over fear. That's a beautiful reading. Okay, I hope that serves you. I really, really appreciate you guys being here and liking my videos and sharing them and subscribing. It helps me so much. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.